and I'm never willing to try it again. Starting me over right where it began.
It's pretty boring, isn't it? This existence. Might as well not take fear off the table.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high, I haunt these streets. Lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down 6 feet deep. One more round, no reprieve. Lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die.
I think everyone's a little scared of what's next. Live or die. Live or die.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high, I haunt these streets. Lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down 6 feet deep. One more round, no reprieve. Lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. You can try, but the dead don't die.
Your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine.
Going around like it's been decided how we lose. 'Cause there's a fire under the altar. I keep on lying to. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine.
I only wanted to be part of.
I only wanted to be part.
Well, days like these is why you have retractable roofs, and we've got an open one on a gorgeous afternoon for football at NRG Stadium in Houston. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Houston Texans. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 1.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Just like that, it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
You look at the defense for these Texans.
They enter play 1 from the bottom, number 31 in the league, Charles, against the run.
And when people talk about facing a challenge, they are certainly getting one in this ball game because they're facing the #1 rushing unit in the NFL, which means this is going to be a contest they've got to be prepared for from the first snap.
McCaffrey running up the middle. Past the 20. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey with his 17th rushing touchdown on the year.
And the Niners march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And it's now a 7-0 game. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. Under. 18. Outside.
A first carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Last week we saw a rarity. He was over 200 yards on the ground, and they lost. So we'll see if they can get more carries like that and win this week.
And that was interesting watching the game tape, wasn't it? Because it was hard to register. But we watched him pile up that yardage and create those nice runs. Then they didn't win the football game. But that doesn't mean changing what you do. Continue to feed him the football.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. Down the sideline he goes.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 14 yards through the air. Caught the D off guard on 3rd and 1.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
McCaffrey on the counter. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Marked that down for a win.
And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Niners are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And it's now 14-0. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Well, they'll try to run a reverse here. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
And the Texans first down. First and 10 at the 40.
Mixon with a first down carry. Oh, breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 36 yards on the play. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
18. What's that? 11.
Stroud looking to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And the Texans are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll run with a rookie drafted in the 3rd round. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Second and goal from the 1. Mixon will take this one in for a Texans touchdown. A strong run there where when he gets it, especially around the goal line like a bull in a china shop.
And none of us ever want to confront that player in any china shop, do we? Any more than we want to confront him. Got behind his pads, ran with power, and got into the end zone.
What an asset around the goal line, a guy like that.
It's almost like a safety blanket, isn't it? When all else fails, hand it to this big back and let him power his way forward.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
98 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. Second down and a little more than a yard here. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. Here now, 3rd and a yard. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And it was a stiff arm there that freed him enough to get the first before he's tackled. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
And it is still early, just the first quarter. But you start prorating the numbers, and we might be in for some history. I mean, that last run puts him over 100 yards already, and we've still got 3 quarters to go.
Ayuk going to go in motion right. There's a fake on the jet sweep, and now off play action, it's Purdy. The sack recorded, it's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down. Back to throw, Purdy. Open man, the former Gator. It's Ricky Pearsall. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
And the 49er first down. A gain of 19 yards.
A give running left, it's McCaffrey. And tough sledded. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. You look at the defense for these Texans. They enter play one from the bottom, number 31 in the league, Charles, against the run.
And that's been an Achilles heel for them all season long, being able to play against the run, being able to slow teams down. But it's not just that. When you give up big chunks of yardage in the running game, it also opens up the passing options for the team you're playing as well. So typically, when you don't play the run well, you're getting hit in all phases.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. McCaffrey following the penalty. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. He gets a good chunk of yards there, 8 all told, but they're still looking at a fourth down.
A 51-yard attempt.
And this won't get there, won't be online either. It's no good, off to the right, and this will remain a one-touchdown game.
They had a chance there to really build a nice early lead, go up a couple of scores, but he doesn't hit that one quite right, and it winds up an empty possession.
Yeah, he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks, giving the yard up to the 42.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Here we go.
Now Stroud. Open man, that's Jaden Higgins. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. The Texans are 2-4 here in the first half of the year. They've lost 3 straight here. It kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak, and right now, they're not playing their best football, but if they were to fall here, and now you're looking at going 4 games without a win, things can start compounding themselves pretty quickly from this point forward.
Mixing up the middle. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Somebody got to go. Somebody got to go.
The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. Here's Stroud. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
And the Texans first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Throwing now is Stroud. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Jaden Higgins, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
The first catch of the game for George Kittle. Still fighting for more. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory, down at the 33. Oh, now some trickery. They fake the spike. But it's not going to work. He'll go down, and they got him. Sheldon Rankins abruptly ends that play with a sack.
2nd down.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Throwing here, Purdy. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. So no gain on the play. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Oh, boy, Christian McCaffrey shaken up, so hold everything here as they're going to take a look at it. The first carry here for Jordan James. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. They'll run for the first time here with Brian Robinson. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal.
Get set, get set. 41.
Robinson again. But he will go backwards as he's stopped for a loss. Boy, that's a 5-yard loss. 4th down now.
How about that stand defensively? The sticks were moving against them. First down after first down was being piled up. They had driven all the way down the field, and then they ran into a wall on 3rd and goal. Nice job regrouping. Very impressive.
So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
On the tweak, right?
And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting him to shreds.
And he can muster only a couple here to the 24. He's had his eyes on 7,000 career rushing yards, and with that last effort, he has hit that mark. What a career.
And that is the number to focus in on, because oftentimes we talk about where do they rank all time. We're not there yet. He's not knocking on the top 10 or the top 20, but over 7,000 yards in a career, fantastic. That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Stroud now on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. James. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A 23-yard run. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Takes the score. Niners 24, Texans 14.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Here we go, let's go.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Here is third down and 4.
All right.
And Stroud now to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Texans first down.
All right.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Inside handoff to Mixon. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. They'll come up second and 7.
Pick up of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Stroud to throw it. They'll set up the screen here, Mixon. Finding room at midfield. And gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Here we go.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Second and 6.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Mixon. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
54 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. A first and 10 here. And, you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Again, it's Mixon.
And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
Oh, okay. 18. What's that?
They'll give it to Mixon. And after the good game last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Hey, uno more. Here we go.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Niners are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here. Now he's loose at the 40. Now look out to the 20. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again, and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
Texans 14.
The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Stroud. Down the field, he's got Noel. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Back to throw. Stroud. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Here we go. 18. What's that?
Stroud out of the gun here. Now he'll tuck this and run. They'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down.
Partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. That's caught by the tight end, Harrison Bryant. And they stop him short of the first, as he can only get to the 20.
19 Texas.
Fourth down, here's Stroud. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, first and 10 at the 20. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's a defense coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
Here's James. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Now Purdy. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a 49ers first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. On the ground, it's James. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 30 before being taken down. And even 150 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 41. Robinson, he'll try the left side. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can click and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. Oh, lots of praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Now 2nd and 5. Purdy. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Will Anderson able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
That's complete to Pearsall. So he stopped for no gain. And that'll bring up 4th down. Now for the field goal try, here's Eddie Pinheiro. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So 3 more points tacked on, and this margin getting more comfortable by the minute.
And with the lead where it is, you can actually feel good about field goals. We talk all the time about scoring 6s, not 3s. But in this case, they're just looking to chew up some time and come away with points.
And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end.
Their own 31-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Here we go.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to...
They intercept Stroud again, the 3rd time in this game. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. Purdy off the play fake. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I'll give them credit winning that first snap and forcing an incompletion. They're hoping that'll deflate the offense a little bit after they took the field charged up after taking over after a turnover.
And now a fumble. He goes out. And the Texans scoop it. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Well, number 1 on the list of things not to do when you're up 3 scores in the 3rd, that right there, give the football away.
I love when you speak like that. You know how doctors talk about taking the Hippocratic oath, first do no harm? You just did the football-cratic one right there. Don't give the ball away when you have a lead that you can lock this game down with.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
At the 40-yard line.
Stroud looking to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And some room to maneuver.
94 yards rushing here for Mixon. He's got a first down.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you saw that with men in the box there.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
That's another
Stroud working out of the gun.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the 49ers will take over here just shy of the 30. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
A gain of 13 yards.
Right back to him on 1st down. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. They have not seen that much today.
Henry Toto got in there behind the line of scrimmage that time.
3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Houston. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the 4th and final quarter. And he's got some space here. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 41-yard line.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They run it with James. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down the game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another 1st down.
Another 49er 1st down. A gain of 16 yards.
Now again, right side. James.
Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line.
Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's James. And across the track into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A great effort there with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year.
And the 49ers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here this 4th quarter.
He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now, no question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, he's got him in the lead. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
13 yards on the play. And the Texans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
It's Mixon. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now Stroud. It'll be Mixon on the out route as the pass is caught.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Here's Stroud.
And now here's another interception.
And the Niners are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
First down 10. And now on 34-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth-quarter lead.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's James. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
49er, first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Up the middle they go. James.
Now he's loose again.
And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
You talk about the dominating rushing performances that you and I have seen together. This has got to be right up there. His 4th touchdown run of the game and another long one to boot.
And I don't need to ask for a witness because you're right here with me. We are watching this, and we're watching such a performance that is demoralizing for anyone on defense. You know, it starts out coaches screaming, tackle him, get him. And after that last touchdown, I'll bet it's pure silence on that side of the ball.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Stroud.
He finds his target. It's Schultz. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
14 more yards. That's another Texans first down.
And they get up on it quickly and spike it with just a little over 50 seconds to go.
2nd and 10.
South. All right.
Throwing now is Stroud.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Nick Bosa so quick on the outside. He gets in there to bring him down. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Looking to throw. Stroud. Into the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. And they'll indeed take a knee.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this.
Yeah. Hey, give me a team. Give me the